Okay, getting back after my playthrough of Pax Pamir 2nd edition. Here's part 2. You might want to check out part 1 before getting into this, but here we go. It is my turn. I really want a betray action. I'm going to leave some money on the table here, but I want this. And so I'm going to purchase Persia. I'm going to play it as my second action. Persia, however, is ruled by Wakhan. I must pay her, unfortunately. However, I now get to place my own tribe out here, which immediately neutralizes Persia. And I get to place a yellow army, which gives me now control of Persia. So I'll keep that there for the time being. I switch the suit to blue. And because of my new tactics and the suit is blue, I can take 2 free actions here. I am going to... Oh, bummer. I thought I would be able to do this betray action right away. And I'm going to have to wait on that. But I can move 2 spaces. Let's see, I can move armies if I wanted. I could move here to here, here to here. I don't think any of that is worth it, but I can move my spy. And we'll go ahead and wrap it around 1, 2 spaces there, because we're really getting ready to do some serious betrayal. That'll be my free move action. And now, here I could tax. I could purchase a gift. No, I could battle. Well, knowing that, well, let's see here, battle. Oh, yeah. I mean, y'all are screaming at me to do it, right? We're going to take our yellow army. We're going to whack Wakhan, take her out. Oh, wait a second. Oh, but then, is it worth it? Yeah, I'll still be able to betray there. Yep. I think we're going to do that. Because now that I have taken out Wakhan's tribe, she follows the same rules. This now goes back to me, but she loses her political card associated with that location. Not very nice of me, but that is my 2 free actions. I am done. We look at our hand size. We're good. Court size. We're good. Don't have to get rid of anything. No events there. We shift. And there is the dominance check. Okay, so that changes a few things now that we have to consider as we're playing Wakhan once there's a dominance check out there. So we're going to flip this card over. First things first, though, always consider pragmatic loyalty. I'm yellow, so she is going to take on pink as a pragmatic loyalty. But first and foremost, whenever there is a dominance check out on the board, that... She's always going to take into consideration what's called, Wakhan's ambition. That's what it's called, and which overrides everything. And that says that if she can purchase this card and she would score the most points, she will do it, and she will do it above all else. Well, she has 5 coins. She could purchase this card. So now we have to consider out here what's going on. Is a coalition dominant? Well, no, because nobody's ahead by 4 blocks. So it would be a failure as far as the dominance check is concerned. So it's going to come down to cylinders. Who has the most cylinders? Well, right now I have the most cylinders out. So if she purchases this, she would not score the most points. Her ambition is not going to override everything. She is going to hold off on that, and we're going to go straight to the actions. And now, as you shall see, most likely, the generic radicalized action is going to take on a different form because that dominance check card is out there. But any radicalized action that just has specific instructions, we follow just like we normally would. Let's get after it. Wakhan's action, radicalize the card that would place the most armies and or roads. Okay, so let's look over. She can afford, excuse me, any card out there. So what card would place the most armies and or roads? Well, 2 roads here, 2 armies, so 2, 2, 3. This one wins out. this would place the most. So what she's going to do is purchase it, going right after it. It's going to go here, 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 here. Spends 4 money to go after that. Let's say that didn't exist, and it was just down to this one for 2, and this could do 2 armies, this could do 2 roads. They'd be tied for the most. Then she would go after the cheapest card. But in this case, so she would have taken that one. But this has the most. She takes Transcaspia here. Where does she play it? Again, we look at the red arrow. She's going to place it to the right of her court. Transcaspia, she's going to look to see. Nobody rules Transcaspia. 3 armies are going to go out there. Those armies are, because of her pragmatic loyalty, they're going to be pink. So 3 pink armies come out here. Uh-oh. That now has her at 6, so she is dominant over green, but not over yellow, so no dominant coalition yet. That is her first action. Continuing. If no coalition has dominance, which is the case, radicalize a card that would place the most spies into our tribes. Okay, so now she flops over to what card out here would place the most cylinders? So we've got 2 there, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. Wow, 2 here. Holy moly. Okay, so then she's going to break ties according to what is furthest on, or what's the cheapest. So looking at that, this would be the cheapest card that would place 2 cylinders. So she's going to take this card. Oh, that is a bummer. These she gets. Oh, man, oh, man. So she's going to take Persia. She's going to play that to the right for the red arrow. That now I currently control Persia, so she's got to pay me 1 to bribe me, but she is done bribing. Now she's looking to take control. Doesn't quite take control, but neutralizes Persia by placing her 2 tribes, and then would shift to blue, but blue is already chosen as the suit. And that is her 2 actions. We didn't even get down to the vanilla radicalize action, so there's a little to that, but here in the future, that may change. So we are done. Now, by the way, once I placed Transcaspia, had there been a dominant coalition, Wakhan's ambition would have taken over. She wouldn't have purchased this card. She would have been dominant in pink. Or let's say if she was dominant in pink, then she would have tried to purchase this card. And she wouldn't have had the money to do it. But anyway, you do have to check Wakhan's ambition after every action, because things could have changed and it might kick in. But it didn't in this case, so she is done. Blue, free actions in blue. So Transcaspia is her only option here. She would, yep, and that's hers, so it doesn't, if I was here, or, if this was vice versa, she'd have to bribe me like usual, but she doesn't have to bribe me. She's going to move. Now, the move action is very simplified here. She never moves spies. So Wakhan, you never have to worry about moving spies. When she's only going to move armies, ever. And she's only going to move armies to try and match 1 for 1 with any cylinders I have out there, any tribes that I have. So she is, again, pragmatic to pink. She doesn't need roads. So I guess I'll read it to you over here. So this is a very handy player aid that you can print out on Board Game Geek. I will try to remember to put a link down below for this. But the move action is one of the more involved ones, so I'm just going to read it straight out here for you. Wakhan only moves armies and does not require any roads to move. Wakhan will try to move her armies to adjacent regions, that's important, where other players have tribes, using the region priority on the AI card to determine the choice between equally viable origins and destinations. Those are the symbols at the bottom of the card that I've used to place roads, you've seen me do. She will seek to have only as many armies as there are tribes in that region, and Wakhan will not move armies if doing so would cause her to lose a ruler token. So there's a bit to the move action, and that's probably why they got rid of, we're not going to try to mess around with, moving spies and stuff. So going back over here, pragmatic loyalty, again, is pink. she is going to move. There is an adjacent tribe, my adjacent tribe here. She's going to move this pink army over to there. And to give her, potentially a chance to attack and remove my tribe. But that is her free move action. Fortunately, it's the only free action. And she is done. Now we have to look at court size. She's got 1, 2, plus 3. So she lost the 1 card, but immediately gained another political card, meaning her court size is okay. She has no hand, of course, and we're going to go back over here. Nothing to discard, no events. Scooching that over. This here, this here, this here. Now, she is ahead. If I could purchase this, and right now, again, there is no dominant coalition out there. If I could purchase that, I would lose because I only have 2 cylinders out to her 3. So I don't want to do that right now. Let's think a second on what to do. Okay, we're going to make it short and sweet here. I want to cut her off at the knees a bit. So I'm going to use my action. This is a free action. So we're going to use this to move my spy here 2 spaces over here. Then we're going to, this will be our first action. Because that blue one was a free action. This will be our first action here, spending 2 to betray this card. And so this is going to have me remove 1 of my spies, but it's going to eliminate Persia or Fath Ali Shah. And that, of course, is now going to have these placed back onto the board. That is going to give me control of Persia again. Let's put that over there. And I still have 1 more action left. Tough decisions out here. She could pick this up. That would be bad if she gets conflict fatigue. I'm going to hope she's got money. So she's hopefully going to bypass purchasing Herat. We'll see. I'm going to purchase Persia for my second action because I don't want to run it up on spies on me. And this is nice with the Persian influence. I've already got Russian influence. So we're going to take that card. That is my second action. I still have a free action here thanks to new tactics. I think I will use it. See, I could use tax. Oh, Persia. No, sure, she has no more Persia. So I could suck money out of the market, but not enough. I think it's better to use the battle action. I'll have this yellow army take out this pink army. We are done. Okay. So court size is good. Hand size is good. Nothing to discard. Sliding everything over. Here we go. Back to Wakhan. Flipping over a card. Pragmatic loyalty is to pink. Does that change anything out here? Nope. Wakhan's ambition. She's got 3 money. She couldn't afford to purchase this dominance check even if she wanted to. So let's go into the actions. Radicalize a card that will gain Wakhan control of a region. Looking out here, essentially she's going to have to place a tribe. She has 3 money. She can afford all the way up to here. Is there anything that places a tribe? Right here, Transcaspia. She is going to pick that card. It will give her control. So, 1, 2, 3. Transcaspia has been purchased. She's going to complete her radicalize action by placing it to the left of her court. Nobody currently controls Transcaspia. She's got a lot of armies there. And now she has a lot of tribes. She now controls Transcaspia. And that is her first action. Now, again, Wakhan's ambition. Can't afford to purchase that card anyway, so let's not even think about that. She's going to perhaps battle. Because even though she has battle actions available, she would only attack me, and she has no ability with pink armies here and here to attack anything having to do with yellow. She will skip the battle action. But if she could take the battle action, she would have to pick between these 2 cards to take the battle action. She'd have to go through this general card priority. It would work all the way down here to probably other patriot, where she would take that battle action with this Sir John Keene. But anyway, that's beside the point. Battle action is not available to her, so she's going to take the radicalize action. With the radicalize action, you have to consider the dominance check. She's going to first look, is any coalition dominant? No. So in a dominance check, she when there is a dominance check out there and she takes a vanilla radicalize action, if there was a coalition dominant, she would try to purchase a patriot that was aligned with that dominant coalition. But that is not the case, so she is instead, because this is out here, she's not going to use the little red arrow here to determine, like before. Because it's going to be down to cylinders, and this is out here, she is going to try and purchase the card with the most spies and or tribes. So, she has no money, so she can only purchase cards here. You also have to consider, too, you want to look and see, sometimes there's little special abilities like mine. Here, you do not pay for Russian Patriots. You'd have to take that into consideration if it was over here in her court, but she doesn't. So she can only afford these two. Of these two, dang it, the one that will place the most, and 0 can qualify for the most. So if neither one of these had a spy or a tribe, then she would pick the highest numbered card. In this case, it would be 82. So that's the tiebreaker where that's concerned. And 0 does tie for most. But this has 1, so she's going to take it, and all of its money, she's going to be able to purchase this dominance check next round. So, but fortunately, that is her second action, is this radicalize action. This Herat is going to get placed to the left. There it is. Does anybody control Herat? No. She's going to place 2 roads. Those roads are going to be pink roads. We're going to utilize the existing card here. She's going to place it in the star. That would be Persia. So the first road goes there. Then to square. Next road, is going to go to Kandahar. And then she's going to place a spy. Now, if I have a Herat card, she's going to place it there until she has the most spies on a card. And this will give her the most spies on that card. Now, if she had to place another spy, for instance, she wouldn't put 2 there. Then she'd go, over here. Actually, in this case, she'd actually put it on her own Herat card. But she's placed the spy there. And now we switch the suit. Oh, now she can't afford. Well, let's see here. Well, let's keep playing it out here. So she's taking her 2 actions. Now I have to consider red. Does she have... Oh, fortunately, she does. So she's going to 2 free actions. She's going to do a battle action. So where are her pink armies at? Here and here. Those pink armies cannot hurt yellow or me in any way. So she is not going to take this action. However, she will purchase, because all of her gifts count towards influence in all coalitions. She's going to spend the 2 money to purchase her first gift. It's going to put another cylinder out there permanently. Ugh, because she'll never lose that. That's that. So she has done her free actions. And again, because right here, let me just read this to you again. Wakhan's pragmatic loyalty. Wakhan is not loyal to a coalition. Rather, she's effectively loyal to all coalitions. Wakhan can hold loyalty prizes and patriots belonging to different coalitions. Her gifts count for every coalition. So that's going to count that. So now essentially she has, because she's loyal to everybody, 1 influence. And now she's got a gift for everybody. So she automatically has 2 influence points on any successful dominance check. Bummer. So she's done. Now we have to consider her court size. 3 plus 2 is 5. She is 1 over. So she is not going to, again, we're going to go discard during cleanup priority. She's not going to discard political cards. She's first not going to discard patriot cards. Any cards that were leveraged, she would not get rid of. Most player spies more than Wakhan spies. No, we have no spies left on these viable cards. Lowest rank, we got 3, 3, and 2. This is the lowest rank card. This gets discarded. And there she is. Now she's back to a legal court size. Let's go over here. Nothing to discard. Everything slides over. Oh no. My turn. All right, I am in a heap of trouble here. She is way ahead of me on cylinders right now and only one away from dominating. And if she does, she would win that check because I would have, well, let's just keep playing. Let's put I'm going to play Persia here. Persia, I will place there. I get to, first of all, I rule Persia, so I don't have to worry about paying any bribes. I get to put out 2 spies. I think, no, she has no spies over there, so I'm going to put 1 here and 1 there on both my Persia cards. Then I get to place 1 army out there, a yellow army in Persia. There it goes. Now I do not pay for Persia cards in the market as well as Russian patriots. I do not want to, with military, everything's, with a red favored suit, everything costs double. So she can't purchase this card right now. Try to keep it that way. But I, with my second action, can purchase Persia. I have no money, but I get Persia cards in the market for free. I will take it. Thank you very much. So that is mine. And let's see. Oh, so that's my 2 actions. Free actions. Oh, well, red is now the favored suit anyway. I can't purchase a gift. Attack. I have no armies in a position to attack. So, well, I do. I could take out this pink here. Or that one. Or I could tax and suck some money out of the market. I think it's more important to let's knock out a road here. There is our attack, our free action. We are done. Our court size is okay. Our hand size is okay. Nothing really happens here except for this gets filled in. Wakhan goes. And pragmatic loyalty is to green this turn. So just up there is the only green armies. So that does have her lose control of Transcaspia because it's tied up over there now. She has switched her pragmatic loyalty. Now, let's consider Wakhan's ambition. She would purchase this if she could, but thank goodness for this being red. It costs 4 to get that. She only has 2. If no coalition has dominance, which is the case right now, radicalize a card that would place the most spies in her tribes. So she can only afford these 4 cards. This would place 1, this would place 2, this would place 1, this would place none. She's going to purchase that one. Oh boy. So she gets that. This is going to get placed to the left according to the card here. Scooch these over. They're left of her court. Kabul. Nobody controls. She gets to place 2 spies. Do I have a Kabul? No, I do not. So she's going to place 1 here. Well, you'd go down the list. So she has 2 options, right? So we'd go down here. Opponent's card, I don't have a Cabal. So that's where this opponent's card, that's why it's on the top priority. Well, it doesn't make sense in a lot of cases, but this case it certainly would. And she goes down and matches favored suit. That would be a red Cabal. There is not. There is no dominant coalition, so we don't have to worry about the next 2 options. Has a prize that matches the dominant. There's no dominant coalition. Other patriot. Nope. Leveraged card. Nope. Highest ranking. Well, that would, so officially she would place this first spy on this Cabal because it's the highest ranking. But then she's not going to double up there because she wants to have the most spies. She'll only go until she has the most spies. So that goes there. This second spy goes here. Now she places an army. That army is going to be green, placed in Cabal. Those are 2. Anyway, so, and then she would switch the favorite suit to red. It is already red. So she is done with her first action. Let's go down here. Battle on the highest priority court card. Oh, so battles would involve us each having a spy on the same card. There is no such possibility, so we'll skip that action. Radicalize. So now she's going to take into account. Oh, well, first of all, she would have taken into account Wakhan's ambition. There is no coalition is dominant. So she would have skipped that, and she would have moved on now to the radicalized action, the vanilla radicalized action, because there's a dominance check here. And there's no dominant culture. If there was a dominant culture, she would purchase that dominant patriot out there, if she could, but that's not an option. So she wants to go for most spies and tribes like she really needs them. She's already whooping me at that, but she's going to go over here. She's only got 1 coin. Military, the red is the favored suit, so she can only purchase these 2 cards. Of the 2, this is the one that will actually put down a tribe or spy. Oh no, she gets the 3 coins. She grabs Transcaspia. She's going to place that, as we noted, to the left this turn. Transcaspia out here is controlled by no one, so no bribe. She gets to place a spy. Do I have Transcaspia? No, I do not. Does she have more than one? She does. She's got this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. So, but it's not going to be this one. She already has spy there. So here, here, or here are her options. We go down here. We want to match the favored suit. That would be this one right here. So she places, according to the tiebreaker here, skips opponent's card and goes right to match his favored suit. The spy goes there. Now, this is the leverage card. She brings in 2 more money. Great. Then the suit changes to orange. That's her 2 actions. Now, to the free actions we go. Now, it's this. She can, oh my gosh, and she can purchase this. So this is her free action. She would need 4 money to do it. She has the money to do it. She spends all of the money to do it. Oh, golly gee willikers, not looking good here, folks. So now she's got 3 influence, always. Jeez. Only chance I'm going to really have here is going to be going after failed dominance checks, it appears. So she's done with her free action. Now, court size. She's done with her turn. She's got 1, 2, so 5. So she can only have 5 cards in her court. And she's got a bunch of cards in her court, so she's got to get rid of 2. And so going down this discard during cleanup priority, not going to be political cards, not then going to be patriot cards, then not leveraged cards. She doesn't want to have to get rid of money. And so most player spies more than Wakhan? No. Fewest spies? Well, these all each have 1, so they all tie for that. Lowest rank, this is rank 3, this is rank 2. So this is kind of good for us. She has to get rid of that spy as she discards this card. But she's not done yet. Now it has to come down to these. She's got to get rid of 1 more card. These are both tied for rank, not matching the favored climate. Well, this is matching the favorite climate. So she's not going to get rid of that. It's going to come down to this. She's going to put this there, discard this. Damage has already been done. Oh boy. So, but you know, she's got 7 out. I've got 3 out. She is done. We go to here and nothing to discard. This all slides over. If I don't get this card, she will next turn. There we go. And fortunately, you know, if a dominance check came out, another one, then we'd have to score right away. But that didn't happen. It is my turn. What am I to do? Well, I can't stop that dominance check. And there's going to be another one right around the corner. So I'm going to try to start preparing for that. I'm going to let's place this card out. Right where? Right there. Persia. Does anybody control Persia? Well, yeah, I do. And now I get to place 2 roads out there. Let's start building up, because we're going to have a shot, too, at maybe this conflict fatigue and pulling off a pretty good second dominance check. Maybe. So we're going to place an army or a road there. Ooh, I don't want to give her access to potentially knocking out my roads, and she's kind of over there. So I'll just put 2 roads over here. Yeah. So, we have done that. Now, this is a leverage card. I get a couple money. That isn't too bad. So that was my first action. All things considered, what I'm going to do is use my free action here to not build, but to tax. And in Persia, she does not have any Well, she has a good tax shelter anyway. I wouldn't be able to tax her, but I'm going to start sucking money out of the market for my own nefarious purposes. Then we still have an action left. I think I'm going to keep building up my army. I'm going to take this Persia card, place it there. We are done. I'm going to have her use, I was thinking, oh, maybe I should pick the dominance check. Nope. She's going to have to. That'll waste one of her actions, which is great. She's going to win it anyway. And now there's going to be, she has no chance of a dominant coalition out there. So, and I want to keep this card out there in hopes that a new dominance check is going to come out and I can make a big swing. We'll see how it goes here, folks. I am done. Oh, crap. This triggers anyway, right? Because, yeah, it's an event. Well, all right. So it's not going to waste one of our actions. I don't know what I was thinking there. Disregard. This now occurs, a dominance check. So, because there is no dominant coalition, we go straight to cylinders. She wins. She wins 3-1. So, black scores 3. I score 1 point. Dominance check is done, but I am poised and ready for hopefully, so I got to get rid of that. I also have to get rid of this card, which I had a long time. You know what? I didn't use that, did I? Ooh. Let's hear. What would I have maybe done? I would have had to bribe her to do it, but I could have done a battle action and knocked out this card or this guy. If I'd knocked out that one, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, still wouldn't have had it. And only if I'd gotten conflict fatigue would that have worked. So let's at least have taken that action to begin with. I would have had a free battle action. I would have used this to take that out. This is gone. Now then. Now it's officially official. Whew, glad I remembered that. Here, this goes bye-bye. That served me pretty well, though. And we're all done. Let's scooch everything over. And hope for perhaps another dominance check. Oh my gosh, it's right there. Ooh, but this could be bad. She gets that card. That would not be good. Let's see. So this goes right back into, again, we have to consider all of our actions, that there's a dominance check out there. So she is pragmatic. Loyalty is to pink in this case. Keeping that in mind, she still has control of Transcaspia. And would she purchase that? She can't purchase, doesn't have a chance anyway. Even if she could, she doesn't have enough money. Her ambition fails. Let's go to the tax action. Taxing. So she is going to tax if she has a tax action. She does not in this case, so we skip that. Radicalize the highest ranked intelligence card. That would be blue. The highest ranked intelligence card. We got a 1 there, 2 stars there, 2 stars there. She can afford this one right here. So she places the 2 money there. She purchases this card. Persia is going to get placed to the left in her court. So there it goes. Persia, however, I rule. So because she cannot pay the bribe, instead of playing this, she has to discard it. So this gets discarded, and that takes up her action. That's how that works. That is nice. So now we're going to go back to here. Radicalize. She's going to take a vanilla, or the generic radicalize action takes into account the fact that there's a dominance check out there. No one's dominant. She's going to go after the most spies and or tribes. Of the 2 cards, this would place a spy, this would place a tribe. The tiebreaker is the highest numbered card. And right here at the very bottom, you can see 75 to 22. She's going to take this card. She's going to get the money. This is her second action, by the way. She's going to place this to the left of her court. Persia, again, is ruled by me. Whew. This was a good turn for us. Because, she's just got an automated thing. She's not going to always make the best moves, but you can see a lot of her moves are very strong anyway. It all balances out. So even though she made, you could say, oh, that was dumb. Well, there's plenty of things that she does that override sometimes the less brilliant moves. So Persia gets discarded. Oh, crap. Let's go back. The fact that, and the way I play it is that even though radicalize is one action, and so could she, this was money that was on that card, could she have used this money to pay the bribe to play this card? I think so, because in the rules I read it says first she purchases a card and then plays the card. So I play it that she can use this money to bribe me. So she does. She successfully plays it. She only had to pay one bribe because I have one tribe out there. Okay, so back at it. Persia, I ruled. She paid the bribe. Now she places her own tribe. I still control that area. She places an army. What was it? Her pink. She was Pragmatics pink. So 2 to 3. I still control the area. Now she's done. Now, free actions. Goes across. Here's orange. She has no money to purchase another gift. Thank goodness. Sure, her court size 1, 2, 3 plus 3 is 6. She's okay on court size. We're done there. We go back over. Nothing to discard on the event side. This scooches, this scooches. There we go. Next set. Our turn. Let's think here. One thing I forgot to do, you might have noticed, I had to bring my court size down to 3 plus 1 is 4. After I used my free action there, I had to get rid of a card. I would have chosen this card. To get rid of a spy. Gets rid of my battle action, but I would have been able to use it before I had to discard it. So that gets discarded. As you can see, as I mentioned, it gets kind of tough to keep track of everything. As the game moves on, there's so many fun things to consider. As the more fun it gets, the more difficult it is to kind of keep track of all the little stuff. So, back at it, I am coming up on being done. Now, if I purchased, and I could purchase this dominance check, I do not want to do that because I would have 1, because I'm loyal to Russia, 2, 3 influence. She, however, is loyal to everyone. So she has no patriots out here. That would have counted for her. Thank goodness she doesn't. But she would get the 1, plus the 2 gifts here make her have an influence of 3. We would tie. I don't want to tie. So we're going to play this Persia card. In playing Persia, does it really matter? I don't know. We're going to have to get rid of a card anyway, I think. But we're going to play Persia. That's going to allow me to place 2 more armies in Persia. Loading up over here. This corner of the board is mine. And then we switch the suit to blue. That's my first action. I think I'm going to go ahead and purchase this card, because if I can pull it off, next turn I can play this card and be ahead. We're going to cross our fingers. This will apply. Only 2 blocks ahead is the dominant coalition. And there's no dominant coalitions here, no yellow out here for the purchase. So I'm going to make that my second action. Now we can take our free actions. We can move. And yeah, let's go ahead and move maybe to a blue card. I can't really get to a blue card. So let's just scooch on over to 1. Do we want to go here? Sure, we'll go here to potentially maybe battle and be able to no, we're going to go here. What am I thinking? Because yeah, if I can betray this, then that would add to my, ooh, that's good. Okay, then we're going over here. Now we can tax. Can't tax her. She's got nothing going on over there. We can suck some money out of the market. Let's take these 2 right out of here. There's our 2 free actions. Now we do have to get rid of a card. So I think in this case, this is a nice battle action. This is a good tax. Don't want it to be blue right now. I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be that because I'd have to get rid of. It hurts, but I think because I'm so far ahead, I'm just gonna take this and discard it. Now my court size is legit, hand size legit. Got to discard this. So if discarded, no effect. Oh, until discarded. Any money placed on this card is instead removed from the game. So this gets removed from the game. This gets discarded up there. These get slid over. And It's going to be Wakhan's turn here. She flips over her card. Pragmatic loyalty is to pink again, so she holds control of Transcaspia. Wakhan's ambition, let's check right now. Because of conflict fatigue, yellow is dominant. My coalition is dominant. But unfortunately, she is loyal to that coalition as well and is tied with me right now. So that will not score the most points. She can't even purchase it anyway because she doesn't have enough money. Well, moving on to the move action. So moving. Does she have a move action? She does. This is her only move action available. She wants to move a pink army to match 1-for-1 any tribes that I have. She already has that done. So she is not going to take the move action. And she's not going to move any more over. She just goes to the point where she matches me 1-for-1 with my tribes. So now she's going to battle. Because that's where this kicks in. She is now going to take out, and the battle action over here again, you could read here. It says, battle in the region where another player has pieces. There's definitely that case. Tribes or loyal armies and roads. And she has at least one army. Once the region is chosen, Wakhan's destruction priority is first tribes, then armies, then roads. And then if no region was chosen, because it wasn't available or whatever, then she would battle in the highest priority court card, or she and another player have spies. So then the battle action, whereas the move action will only affect armies. She will only move armies that are in her pragmatic loyalty of the turn. Battle action would first attempt to do something out here, but then would slide over and her spies would battle me. However, she has one army here. I have one tribe there. She's going to take out, oh no, my tribe. Taking out my tribe, I lose this Persia card. Oh no, son of a biscuits. Down to 3. She now controls Persia. Swiped out Persia right from under me. Wait, no, that's not true. This goes neutral because all of my yellow armies are. And while she's loyal to those yellow armies, her pragmatic loyalty is to pink, so she does not control that right now. But that battle action served her very well. Now she goes to radicalize. Well, yellow is dominant because it's got 8 to 6, but only 2 are needed. So, wait, there's actually 9, right? Can I count? Yeah, 9 to 6. So yellow in this case is dominant. So she would purchase a card out here that would, if she could, that had a yellow patriot. There is no such option. So she's just going to take the regular old radicalize action. So that's going to default down to using this red arrow, just like in the beginning of the game. But now we're back to that. She's going to buy from the bottom, and she wants to buy the 5th card over. She can't afford it. She has no money. She has to purchase this card here, which is a bummer because she gets that. And she's going to place Punjab on the right side of her court. Punjab's not ruled by anybody, not yet, but is now. Well, no, it's not, because she's not loyal to green, not pragmatically loyal to green. So that's tied up. She still does. Oh, but then she gets to place the pink army that breaks the tie, and she now controls Punjab. Isn't that nice? So, Punjab. Did I say Punjab? And then, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to my 9. Yellow is still dominant. So, that, now she gets to do her free actions. She can't afford that. She can't afford that. She's only got 1. She's not going to do that. She could move. I have no tribes on the board. She's not going to move, and she can't purchase a prize. Thank goodness. Well, she needs 6 money now to purchase a prize. So her 2 free actions do not work out. She's got a court size of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 8. She is well. She could still have another card out there for crying out loud. Doesn't have to worry about that. Going over to here. Nothing to discard. The scooch is over like that, like that, like that. And now I get to, however, before things get too dang messy, I get to strike back by placing. So I'll play this. So I'm at 1, 2, 3 influence. She has no Patriots out there. She has 3 influence in yellow as well. However, I'll take my first action. We're going to play Transcaspia. That is control. Jeez, it's controlled by her. So I have to pay 2 money to bribe her. Bummer. However, I get to place a road. Let's just place that road like there. So maybe we can bring some... Wait. Yeah. No, let's place this road over here. That way maybe we can start hauling over there and knocking out some pink blocks there. That was my first action. Now I have dominance. My coalition is dominant. It's time to take my second action. We go like this. 1, 2, 3. Purchase this dominance check. Due to conflict fatigue, I am in control. Success. Most influence in the dominant coalition scores 5. Next scores 3. That was a lot of work, but I managed. Then we have to clear all the blocks. We start all over again. Oh, I guess it didn't really matter where I put that road. Anyhow, I have the 1, 2, 3, 4 to her 3. I'm going to score 5 points. I'm up to 6. She's going to score only, 3. So we're all tied up. What a game we got going on here. This gets discarded. This gets discarded. Ugh. Now I got to clear all of these blocks off. There we have it. We've cleared off all the blocks. That immediately, she's got a lot of tribes out here. That's going to give her control of that. I'd look over here. Nothing to discard. The slide's over. It is going to be her turn. I checked. Now there's only 12 cards left in that deck. 2 dominance checks are going to come out really quick. I'm going to end the video here. Part 2 is done. I've really pretty much gone over all the rules having to do with Wakhan. As you can see, this game really lights up as you get involved in it and get these cards out. Until next time on Board Game Rants. I'll see you in the next video. Appreciate you watching.